Right, good morning. Tim and Jim here doing our weekly walkabout as we do. And we've got another great selection.
Been a busy day. Busy week, Jim.
Busy everything. Yeah, we have.
Been a bit manic this morning.
It has. But we've got a load of cars which we're going to show you. But look at this. That's just come in.
Great.
An AA box.
Great.
And you go inside, there's a telephone and all the things. Instead of, this isn't going through the auction per se, but there's a gentleman who's a good customer of ours, David, so thank you, David, who makes these.
Super. Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Box number 289.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jump inside if you're ever in trouble, Jim.
That's it. Did I tell you I broke down this morning?
Go on.
Yeah.
There's a joke here,
Just couldn't stop crying.
Anyway.
Hey, right.
So, thank you, Darby.
You're welcome.
Right.
Yeah, I'm here all week. Right, where are we going now?
Should we go outside?
Yeah,
Whilst it's not raining.
Well, it's not raining.
Yeah. So quickly just do a walk around here, Jim. Let's start off with this little yellow Spitfire.
Yes.
Which I understand is coming back in.
It is. It's a very nice Spitfire, I have to say.
It is.
It's a very well restored Spitfire. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Gentleman bought it off us, Sean, and unfortunately he's had an operation, which means that he's still a little bit poorly and he can't get in and out of it.
Oh, heck. Oh, dear.
So, which is fine, because neither can I. So,
no.
It's back in.
Yes.
Somewhat cheaper than it was.
Okay.
So, reserve-wise, it's going to be somewhere between £6,000 and £7,000.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But it's a very nice Spitfire.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It looks in great nick.
It's lovely.
It's obviously had a lot of money spent on it.
Oh, huge. The receipts and invoices that come with it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Nice
beautiful.
colour as well. Nice
Inca
colour.
yellow.
Yeah, yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Like that.
So,
Okay. Should we have a look at this Porsche, which has just arrived, Jim?
yes,
So obviously it's a 944.
it is, with a manual gearbox.
Manual gearbox, 2.5, is it?
I think it
Or
will
something?
be at that age,
And
yeah.
I see it was 86.
86.
Yeah, on the alloys as well, teledial alloys
Yeah.
with the pinstripe interior.
I love this interior.
Yeah, it looks pretty tidy
It's
actually, Jim.
different. It's lots of them had leather. I thought that for me typified 944s.
Yeah.
And 924s had it as well.
Yes.
I think it's a great that.
Yeah, it is.
I do love that.
Looks clean, looks tidy, doesn't it?
It does, and it's got the sunroof.
Sunroof as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm looking in the back here. Looks like there's odds and sods and bits and pieces with it as well. So
Yep.
yeah,
Okay
like
then.
that.
So where are we going to be on price on that one, Jim?
I think it's again circa £5,000 to £6,000.
5 to 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Showing just over 100,000 miles. So that's
Well,
what it's indicated as.
That's what it's indicating. Yes.
So 40 years old. So that'll be coming up to tax
Yes,
then, won't it?
It will very soon. Yeah.
Very soon.
Next year. Yeah.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
Good. And then another 2.8i.
Another one. Yeah. Well, the other one.
Yes.
This is going to get confusing now. Has been pre-sold, because something we do, if somebody makes an offer on a car, we are more than happy to have a conversation with the vendor, providing the bid is where it should be. The vendor accepted the bid, so the other Capri is gone, so this one is with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
and this one's an even earlier one, Jim, isn't it? So this
Very
one's on an
early, so
X.
it's on the X, so it's 82 this one.
Yeah.
Okay. On the pepper pots,
Yeah.
everything about it appears to be right. It's again, the interior is lovely. It's the checker interior,
Yes.
which was something that was on the earlier ones again.
Yes.
I think it's the 4-speed
It
gearbox.
is the 4-speed.
Yeah,
I've
that's what
driven
we
it
need.
this morning, Jim, and it actually drives quite nice.
Good.
It certainly doesn't feel 40 years old, or 40 plus years old, definitely.
Yeah, it's scary, isn't it, when you think about it?
I know. But it presents very nicely, actually. The pepper pots are in decent nick.
Yeah, the interior is lovely.
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
guessing I might have had a bit of paint over the years, but
I'm sure it has.
you've got to cut it a
I'm
bit
sure it
slack,
has.
haven't you?
You have. The gentleman drove it this morning down from the top of Lancashire.
Right.
He tells me it's got a Jan Speed exhaust, stainless steel,
Yeah, it
which
sounds
is
good.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it does
sounds
sound
lovely.
good. And I can't remember how he put it now. I think he said a race manifold.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it does sound good.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
does.
So
Okay.
there's that.
Super. That's a very early 2.8.
It is.
Here is a very early
Well,
3.5S.
this is for you, this one.
Well, I do know a little bit about this.
Go on.
So this is a precursor. This is prototype number 1 of the 3.5S P6, 3.5 litre S, which is actually launched in '72, I think.
I'll say it's on a H, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can tell
So
there's something about
yeah,
it,
so
isn't
it's a
it?
pre-production prototype. We've got pictures in the file of it being tested in the Sierra Nevada.
Wow.
It's obviously the manual box, so it's got a 5-speed box in it.
That's unusual.
Yep, but it looks just like a pretty standard 3.5S. It's got the correct wheel trims, and you've got the box pleat leather inside as well, which is very nice.
It is.
But the rarity with this car is because it is number one.
Yeah.
So this is the car that the Carrera has all the pre-production testing in, with there's lots and lots of documentation on file. It's had a substantial restoration in 2012 apparently, and it's running an experimental SD1 engine. so it's a real it's a real find, this thing.
So for the proper collector who wants, who's into Rovers or British Lane, whatever it might be, this is the car.
Yeah,
isn't
I think
it?
so. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think we're blessed to have that.
Yeah, we are. And the other thing, this drives like a sporty Rover. It's set up a much sportier fashion than a standard 3.5S.
I can imagine. Well, with the bigger engine and the newer engine and the 5-speed gearbox, it's going to be a bit special.
It goes very well.
And
it goes
it looks
very well.
so innocent.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's a super looking car. That £8,000 to £9,000 on that one.
And
Jim.
rightly so.
So all you Rover collectors, have a look at that one on the web.
Yes.
Also, this one is coming this week. So this one's, I really like this, Jim.
It's pretty, isn't it?
It's very pretty. Obviously, it's a Mark I Cortina, but it's with a twist. So it's left-hand drive because it's actually registered initially in Austria. It's come over in 2016-17, and the vendor has owned it since then.
Yep.
During that time, it's gone from maroon to this lovely creamy white colour, which is great.
Yep.
We've also got the GT badging here, so it's not, just to say, it's not a GT, it's not a proper GT, it's still running the original 1500 engine, the non-GT engine.
Yep.
But it's styled as a GT. You've got the banded steels there, the chrome discs.
Yep.
The interior is lovely. You've got some extra little dials there, some levers and some switches. You've got the wooden steering wheel. You've got the wooden gear knob as well.
Yeah, nice interior, nice seating.
Yeah.
And do you know what I like about it?
Yeah.
The temptation would have been to green stripe
Yes,
it
absolutely.
and put a Lotus badge on it.
Yeah.
And the fact that it hasn't,
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
I think so. Because you don't see that many GTs anymore, do you?
No.
So I really like that. Look, about £12,000 for that, Jim.
Really?
Which in the current market isn't too bad, because I think that really looks the business.
I do. But it's corner bumpers, bigger wheels, as you say. The bonnet and the boot and the door fits are all perfect.
The panel gap's really good.
It is.
I mean, the paintwork alone cost in the region of £6,000.
Did it really?
And it was bare metalled as well, so it's a proper job in 2020.
And
you can tell it stood up really well.
Yeah.
So it's a 66. The base model is 66 on the D.
Nice. I like that.
Yep, we like that one. Onto the Mark II Jag here, Jim.
Yes.
So this is the 3.4. It's a
3.4 manual.
Yeah, you know a bit
with
more about
overdrive.
this one.
It's a 1960, I believe.
Okay.
We've got the heritage certificate with it.
Yep.
So it left the factory. It went to Henley's.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like they sold it supplies. It was in this colour. I think it's called pearl grey.
Right.
With the blue leather. So when the heritage certificate tells us that's how it left the factory.
Yep.
Now, it's not concourse.
No.
It's not going to be concourse money either.
Right.
But there's a car there somewhere.
Yeah.
There is a car.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, it was registered in 1960 and Henley sold it in 1960. But it kind of went off the radar even, to 1983.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So we don't know. I've been through the paperwork and I can't see anything, which is lots of paperwork, by the way. And it's just had oodles of money spent on it, on various things. Runs, drives, perfect.
Yep.
What I don't know is what happened to it in those intervening years.
Okay.
But it's right-hand
It
drive.
does happen with cars, doesn't it,
does.
Jim? They do
It
go off the
does.
radar.
And it could be one or two things. It may have went abroad, or it could be one of those DVLA anomalies where they lose a car for a while. Don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was a UK supply car by Henley's, right-hand drive, and yes, it needs some getting at here and there. Or you could just leave it as it is, enjoy the patina of it.
Maybe use it and improve it as you go.
But it's a great colour.
Yeah.
3.4 with overdrive
Yeah.
manual.
It's a
locks
great
on
looking
wire
thing, isn't it?
wheels.
On
It's a
wires
great
as well.
looking car, isn't it?
Yeah. I
Bit of
really
chrome
like
work and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
I think it's nice though.
And remind me of the price on that one, Jim.
That's going to be somewhere between 10 and 12,000.
10 and 12. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Super. And some would argue the 3.4 is actually the better engine to have than the 3.8, which is a bit highly stressed.
It is.
And certainly faster than the 2.4 as well. So yeah.
And if I'm right in thinking, the 3.8 is that engine bored out a bit more, isn't it? So you're right. If you don't stress the engine, it's going to be a better, long term, it's going to be a better engine. And you don't go fast in those.
No, you
anyway.
don't.
It's not about performance, is it?
It's the look.
It's the look and the style.
The look and the style. Much like yourself.
Oh.
I beat you to it. Right then, okay, so something from my past here. Never had one of these, but always pined after one, actually.
you?
Yeah, yeah.
More
Always
so than an XR2?
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
All right.
But these were on my shopping list at one point in time. Corsa GSi.
Yeah.
1.6, fuel injection, I think.
Yep.
And they go like stink, don't they, these things?
these
Well,
are
they
quick.
certainly used to.
Well, this was the equivalent of the XR2.
Yes, it
This
was.
was its
Yes.
competitor, so
Yes.
to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it looks very tidy. Mid-90s, Jim.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's come from Northern Ireland on the reg.
Looks like that,
Looks
doesn't
like it, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You've got an aftermarket double exhaust there. I
Yeah.
don't remember those being standard, but
No.
that probably gives it a bit more of a rasp.
But it's part of its look, and it looks great in red, doesn't
Yeah.
it? And
Yeah.
they were very subtle with the extra
Looks clean
spoiler
and
on the
tidy.
boot, the
Yeah.
arches, the colour coding. I think it's a great looking car, that.
Looking and tidy, that. Yeah, okay. And price-wise on that one, Jim, where are we at? Do we know?
I think it's
'Cause it's on-
somewhere around 6,000 to 7,000.
Yeah, that's understandable, isn't
Yeah.
it? Kind of get that.
And you know what? I think that is what some people would call a thinking man's hot hatch. That was deep, that, wasn't
That
it?
was deep,
Yeah, I know.
especially on Thursday morning. Or
That's
Friday
very-
morning even.
Friday morning even. Yeah, it's the bank holiday. It throws you out of
It
sync.
does a bit, absolutely.
Right then.
I like that.
You like that?
Okay,
Now,
we've done.
I've just
we've done
noticed
that
the
one.
M3 over there.
Oh, let's go and have a look at that because that
Yeah.
looks very smart.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's super. So it's a cabriolet, isn't it? A convertible.
It's an M3 convertible.
Yep.
Now then, it's an SMG,
Okay.
which is the semi-automatic gearbox, so it's not
Yep.
full automatic.
Yep.
It's on an 03 plate, so it's 2003,
Okay.
in silver, Titan silver, which was the requisite colour for these cars back in the day,
Yes.
with the hard top,
Yes.
with the 19-inch wheels.
Yes.
So it's pretty much got every box ticked.
Yeah, it does,
Okay,
doesn't
black leather.
it? Yeah.
Now it has literally, as we were talking, just drove in,
Just drove-
and the gentleman's locked it.
He has.
But
He has
it's lovely,
You know what, Jim? That is very clean.
isn't it?
I mean, the alloys are. They look
Yeah,
very,
and they're
very good
diamond cut
condition.
as well, and they're very,
Yeah.
very nice.
Bodywork's good.
Bodywork's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I've noticed, but it looks like it's got an aftermarket navigation system in it. However, I can see the original one
Okay.
on the
Right.
front seat.
Right.
So,
Okay.
if somebody wanted to put it back to standard, because that's what people do, because these Apple CarPlays are somewhat better
Yeah.
than they were 22
Yes,
years
of
ago.
course. Of course.
But it's there to go back in, it would appear.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a beautiful looking car.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
And money-wise, Jim?
Well, this is the shock with these things. I mean, I remember these were doing 20 plus. They're not at the moment, but I think they will do soon.
Okay.
This car's going to be somewhere between 12 and 14.
12, 14. Okay. Not a huge amount of money for that performance.
Well, it's also, well, yeah, the performance is 3.2. It's a beautiful car. And there's a little known fact for you. 321 brake horsepower. Okay. It was the first.
Ted Rogers. 321.
Yeah, dusty. Yeah. But I've
Sorry.
lost my train of thought now. No,
Go on.
these were the first cars to have 100 brake horsepower per litre.
Oh, right, okay,
There's
yes.
3.2
yes,
litre
of
and
course.
321 brake horsepower.
Yeah.
You're
Wow,
amazed at
wow,
that, aren't you?
that's interesting.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
you with your
interesting.
Rover stuff, I know things too.
Well, that's great, isn't it? What a great looking
It's a
car.
beautiful looking car.
Okay, so 12 to 14, we reckon.
12
that
to
one.
14, we reckon.
All right then. Now let's go and have a look at this little chap here. So
Yes.
we've seen this one before,
We
haven't
have.
we? It's
It's
come back
great,
to us.
this.
So the vendor's had his fun.
He has.
We heard it arrive this morning or whenever it was, because it's got an aftermarket, very raspy exhaust on it, which sounds fantastic. This is a rare thing. So it's a 99. It's a GL5 speed.
Yep.
And it's a two-door, which I
Yes.
think just gives it a bit more of a sporting stance.
Yeah, it has. And it's a 1983.
Yep.
And, that,
Yep.
and the colour is good, the striping's good, and those wheels just set it off. When they
Yes.
are Saab wheels.
They are. Bit
It's-
later, I think, Jim.
Yeah, I
aren't
think they are.
A little bit later. But you've got that brown velour interior there. It's 160,000 miles, which this car's been looked after, so therefore it can carry it.
Yeah, well, Saabs can,
Yep.
especially at that age.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were quality cars.
It's got a fresh ticket on it as well, Jim.
Yep.
Loads and loads and loads of history. It's had money spent over the years. We've got a bill on file for circa £8,000 in 2023 for the suspension work and some body work as well. Engine rebuild in 2020 as well. And it's a no reserver. So I think potential little
a bit of
purchase
fun,
there, I
that.
think, for somebody.
And do
A
you know what?
good
I'm stood
purchase.
here looking at it, and it's got 3 Goodwood stickers in the rear window. So you can tell it's been enthusiast owned.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, nice
I like
car,
that.
I do.
Okay then. The 3.5 we did last week,
did.
didn't we? So that's another 3.5 we've got in.
TR7 we did a week or so ago.
We did the XR3i,
XR3.
which I took out this morning. Drove very nicely that.
Good.
Let's have a look at this one, Jim.
Let's look at this.
Bentley Arnage.
Yes.
With
Now
the
then.
most interesting of interiors.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Fraser, come and look at this.
There you go.
Just look in there. Have you ever seen an interior like that? I think it's fabulous.
Only in your butler's pantry.
Wonder where you're going then. But isn't that amazing?
It's bespoke and it's individual, isn't it?
Yeah,
and
and
expensive, I guess.
And it left
when
the
it was
factory
new.
like that as
Wow.
well. Because back in the day, you could have whatever you wished if you
Yes.
paid the money.
If
So
you paid the
someone
money.
paid a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
It needs a bit of colonisation
Yes.
on the leather, and it's well worth doing to bring it back.
Yes.
It's just amazing.
Yes.
Combined
yeah.
with the exterior colour. Now what this is as well, as not to confuse, this is a green label, which means it's got the BMW engine in it.
Okay.
So this is the 4.4 BMW engine, but I think it's got red label badges on.
Okay.
But I can kind of see why they've done that.
Yes.
Some people
Oh, yeah.
used to do it, not necessarily to hide the fact that it was the 4.4, but to tie in with the colour combination.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
that colour
yeah,
lends itself to the red badges.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got some history with that. Have we,
It's got a
Jim?
great history.
Great
yeah.
history, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hasn't had so many owners. A gentleman, sad story, a gentleman bought it not so long ago, but he lives in quite a nice part of the Wirral with a very small, narrow road.
Oh, right.
And he's just caused havoc with his neighbours. So
Because they are big, aren't
it's a
they?
big car.
Yeah, it is.
And he
Yeah.
just doesn't have the space to keep
Oh,
it.
what a shame.
It was a dream that he always wanted one.
Yeah.
Didn't think about the consequences. Got it and then thought, oh, got a problem now.
Yeah,
So we're delighted to have it back.
Yeah.
I believe there's one or two people want to come and see this
Yes,
car
there
before
are.
the auction.
Yes, absolutely.
Again, so it may not make the sale, but who knows?
We'll see how we get on.
But it's a very nice car, great history.
Yeah.
It's had some beautiful number plates on it.
Yeah.
It was supplied by Ron Stratton, who was in Knutsford before
Right,
it became
okay.
Bentley Manchester. So it's
Okay.
one of the last cars maybe that he supplied.
Right.
So nice
Okay.
car.
So it looks the part.
It does, it's a lovely car.
And price-wise, just remind me, Jim.
Price-wise, it's going to be somewhere between 10 and 12,000
10 and 12.
pounds.
10 and 12.
10 and
Okay.
12,000.
Okay,
But
then. It's
isn't-
about the going rate for those, isn't
It is. You know, and stick a pair's nice plate on that, and
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who knows?
Okay. Super duper. Right then, next we've got this Defender 90.
Yep.
So this is a V8 3.9 and it's an auto as well. So
Very
it's quite
rare.
a beast.
Very rare as well.
Yep. Quite a beast that.
It is.
Let's have a look in there, Fraser, actually, if you can.
Yeah. That's a nice car, that.
It looks like you've got some aftermarket bits and bobs, the steering wheel. Those seats look more buckety than normal, I would suggest. An auto, so it'll be super easy to drive that, won't it? And that will
Oh.
have some poke.
But when's the last time you've seen an auto one of these?
Yeah, no,
I don't think
no,
they were
super rare.
made with an auto, truth be known.
Oh,
But
you thinking maybe an aftermarket?
I think it
kind
is
of-
with the engine.
Yeah.
According to the HPI, which is clear. Oh no,
Yes.
tell a lie. It says something on the HPI that we need to investigate.
Right, okay.
But it has been, whatever it was, it's being inspected. Now it may, we think, been something to do with the engine.
Right.
That's why
Right.
it's ended up with a 3.5.
Oh, I see.
But it was a utility vehicle, so
Yeah.
in the back it can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. So it's just a two-seater
It's a
with
two-seater.
the deck in the back.
Well, you could put seats in.
I suppose you could.
It could be perfect for your
Yeah.
dogs, if you're into shooting, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Great colour.
Purposeful exhaust at the back
Well,
there.
yeah, well, being a V8, it will. But
Yeah.
you look at it, the more you look, the more you see. LED lights,
Yes.
checker plate,
Yes.
nice set of wheels on
Yeah.
it. It's just a nice looking vehicle.
So that's a 2001 Jim, that one.
Yep.
We're looking at somewhere between £13,000 and £15,000 on that.
I think that's a good price for that.
I think so as well.
But
Right.
It's a very unique vehicle, that.
It is. It
Mm.
is. Yeah. And sounds great.
It does. Right, now then,
Okay.
what have we got? Porsche.
So over here, well, we've got the Jag. We can do the Jag and the
Do the
Porsche.
Jag
or
and the
Porsche
Porsche.
and the Jag. Let's do them together. Tell
Yeah.
you what, you do the Porsche because you like them, and I'll do the Jag.
Go on then.
So I go first.
Go on, you go first.
So we've got a K-Reg 92 Jaguar XJS V12. This is the facelift,
Yep.
which in my humble opinion is the best of the lot.
I agree.
Because you get the more
It's-
refined
It's
back end,
softer, isn't it?
soft on the rear end,
Yeah.
but you also get the chrome.
Bit like yourself again.
I do like a bit of chrome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I thought you were going to say like a bit of a soft rear end then. Thank God for that.
Whew, God, hang on a minute, I'm gone all giddy. So we've got the heritage certificate for this. You've got the doe skin leather inside. It's the V12, it's the auto, it's the daddy of XJSs, apart from the 6 litre. But this one is a very, very fine example of the 5.3. Cross-spoke alloys, loads and loads and loads and loads of history. There's a separate file, Jim, which we didn't have space in our normal file, so I've left the file out. It'll come with the car of all the invoices between 1999 and 2007. That's in a separate file.
Nice.
And then all the more recent invoices are in the main file.
Yeah.
It's been looked after.
Then.
It has been looked after. It's been owned for the last 25 years by father and son. Father was a Jaguar Owners Club enthusiast.
Yep.
This car has won awards as well.
Yep.
It's had a lot of work on it in 2008 when I think it had paint, and it must have been a good job because I think it stood up really well. You know, what's that, 2008, kind of 17, 18 years later. You know, it's a lovely car, just over 100,000 miles, comes with a fresh ticket, no advisories. It's really...
That's a great colour, isn't it? It's classy.
It's classy, it just ticks a load of boxes. If you're in the market for an XJS, and you want to go down the V12 route, I reckon this one is worthy of consideration, definitely, especially when it comes to the price.
Oh, go on.
So, these have been tipped for years and years and years.
There was a magazine article. I think it was Classic Car and Motor, maybe. Was
Yeah. For whatever reason, they just haven't.
No.
So this is guided at somewhere between £6,000 and £7,000, which for a V12 GT with that kind of history is real value for money, I think.
Yeah, it is special, that, isn't it?
Yeah. You can poodle around in that, and it's just a great place to be.
Well, you could enjoy it, and it wouldn't cost you anything for a couple of years, and hopefully the market will have picked up by then, and you may even be in profit with it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're
you
right.
never know.
The other sign as well, Jim, matching Pirelli tyres all round.
That's a good sign, isn't it?
That's
Because
a
they're
great
not
sign.
cheap.
No, they're not.
They're not. So if someone's gone to that level, because they're the correct tyres for them when they were new. That's nice. Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Well, before we go to the Porsche, what we've got to do, we need to hand over to the guys at Southampton.
We do.
I was chatting to Lewis last night.
Were you now?
I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is he doing?
He's all right. He's a good lad. Hi, Lewis. We've got a very special Jaguar.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Chaps, over to you.
Thank you very much from our colleagues up north. And once again at Barron's, it's me and Tony, and we're showing you some of the weekly arrivals that are here. And we've got quite a big lot coming in for this one, haven't we?
Quite a good mix, modern to really beautiful old classics. Something for everyone again, which is what we always try and do. So I'll leave it back to you.
Definitely kept us busy, but we're always hungry for more. But we'll start off with this SL500. This car, obviously overall presents really well. Good in the interior, 80,000 miles. And again, quite a usable classic. You say?
Yeah, no, very, very usable. And again, because it's a modern classic, it's something that you can use, enjoy, and not be overly worried about breaking down and maintenance every weekend. And it's just a good, usable thing.
And it's crazy when you think the value of these when they were new.
Because it's convertible with these lovely roofs. I mean, they're brilliant when it's wet and they're brilliant when it's dry.
Yeah. And sticking along the German theme, we'll move on to this Porsche 911 Carrera.
Yeah, well, again, another modern classic. Beautiful cars, exceedingly good value for money. This one's looking very pretty, and it's in the silver. Lovely alloy wheels, nice tidy interior. Yeah, I think that's, again, another good offering. That's someone that wants something modern, but very interesting.
Well, again, you know, the value you can get with it. And also the cool thing about this, you don't realize, is that this isn't, you know, a fixed coupe. That's a hardtop that comes off.
Yeah.
You got working soft top roof underneath.
And a stowaway hardtop that you can use for the winter.
It's quite fun. I've met a couple of people who've had these and they're gone, what do you mean my car's a convertible?
Yeah.
You didn't know?
Well, it's one of the better looking hardtops. It certainly fits and looks the part.
Yeah, and that lovely glass back as well that goes all the way. It really kind of fools you into thinking it's, you know, just a normal coupe.
It's very nice.
And moving further back, we'll again stick to the German theme, but something very different. We've got this Porsche 911 in this lovely kind of martini livery, which, iconic as it may be, is very gorgeous. This or the Golf livery have to be the top liveries of all time, in my opinion.
Very, very pretty car. the wheels suit the car as well, which is with the body kit and the wheels and the livery. That's just a nice car.
Oh, again, it's very stylishly done. It's not completely garish and over the top. It's, you know, a nice classic livery, done well, with some minor changes to the body and nice wheels on it.
Yeah.
Again, nice manual this as well.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
you can, you know, get some of the racing spirit behind the wheel.
You know.
Nice.
Yeah, very, very pretty, very usable, lovely interior, and 4 seats.
Yes.
Just about.
I was going to say, it depends on how many limbs your rear passengers have, but they are there.
I think I could just about squeeze in.
Not sure my legs would quite get behind there. At least not without some contortion I'm not capable of. But then we move on to something that everyone is probably fed up of me talking about, because I won't shut up about it.
But it is the star of the show.
Oh, it is absolutely gorgeous. 1947 Jaguar SS. And this car has been absolutely painstakingly redone. Originally went to the US. It's a right-hand drive model. Over there, it had $60,000 spent on it. And then it was repatriated back to the UK. The guy got it and went, yeah, $60,000 is nice, but I'm going to spend £50,000 more. So you're looking at a total spend just on the work to the car of, works out what, like 80 to 90,000 pounds?
Yeah, it's close to £100,000.
It is
work.
absolutely gorgeous inside and out. It looks exactly as it should. You know, the white wall tires. It is a properly beautiful gentleman's
A
car.
proper Jaguar Club concours winning car, and deservedly so.
People's choice car as well.
Yeah.
It won an award for that.
Absolutely. And,
3.5 litre in this as well, not the, you know,
And
piddly
it-
little 1.5.
and it's definitely the Lewis choice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, again, I will be taking kind donations from anyone at home if we want to do a GoFundMe for this car, because it would
Oh.
make my day.
I have to say, I think I'd rather go first.
Right, I need to talk about something
But
else.
the colours even, the
Oh, yeah.
blue and that beautiful pale primrose yellow, works so well.
But again, the thing is that if you miss the boat on this and you want to get another one, well, you buy one
Yeah.
for whatever they go for, but then you're never going to be able to spend the amount of money to make it that nice. It's better than it left the factory.
Much better, beautifully done.
There's other cars, isn't there? I've meant to talk about other cars or something. Still somewhat a bit of you, I think, deep down.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Camaro?
it has got a V8. You know, it's an American, quick. Well, it is a bit of me.
I could see you sideways in it.
In a different, well, yes.
Actually, I can see you sideways in anything. You'd be sideways in a Moggy Minor.
Well, I do try.
But again, this one, again, there's a couple of minor bits across the paintwork. There's obviously bits to the front and bits here. But overall, it's a very drivable, usable example.
And at no reserve, with
No
an MOT, all ready to go. And it does run and drive beautifully. I have driven it. It was absolutely superb.
And again, it's got that odd kind of spaceshipy look of the time, hasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly has.
Doesn't look like anything else you see about these days. And then from the American and large,
The
something-
German and small.
German and small. But honestly, a very underrated car in my opinion,
but-
being honest.
A pretty little sports car.
Smart Roadster. This
Yeah.
one's 2003. It's had some of the Brabus parts put into it. It's not a Brabus example. It's just had some of the Brabus parts fitted to it. 66,000 miles. It runs and drives excellently. And again, I think these are underrated.
Yeah, and at
They're-
no reserve, you have a good chance of buying a car at a very reasonable price.
Again, they're so light and fun to drive about. And like I said, those Brabus ones are bloody quick.
Oh, yeah.
They can surprise some people.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll go even further back to another one of my favourites. I think I have a taste.
Oh,
I
but
think it's an
you-
expensive taste.
Yeah, but this is probably true.
But this is a lovely Rolls Royce 2025. It's a Freestone and Webb Sportsman's Coupe. And this one has been beautifully maintained, runs really nicely. The interior's, again,
Yeah.
done very nicely.
It's a really good, usable car with beautiful paintwork, better than most, I would say. Lovely interior, and with the sports body, they are just so pretty.
Oh, yeah. The proportions are just right. Again, it's that long bonnet, low roof, same with the Jag.
And the headlights, just are of their time. I just love them.
Again, you see it coming down the road, it's villainous. You know, you expect a gangster or something to step out.
It will suit you then.
I don't think I'm much of a gangster.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm many things, but I don't think I'm much of a gangster. I can't picture myself, you know, making many people scared on street corners. I don't think I've got that vibe.
I think I can see you hanging off the passenger door with a machine gun.
And a cigar. No hands on the wheel, just both. Feels good. But it is a beautiful car. And again, very useful, very nice to drive as well for the time.
Yeah.
You know, they're quite good to roll around in.
And then you can go to more modern.
Yeah, it's more modern. And again, certified classic that people love. It is a Sierra Saphire Cosworth.
Yeah.
And this one,
Very
again,
pretty.
this one is very fresh off the presses, just rolled in
Yeah.
a few hours ago.
Yep, came in about 3 hours ago, I'd say, that arrived.
Again, people very much like these. They're fun to drive and probably were the bane of police officers all over the country at one point.
Oh yeah,
Not that you're going to comment on any past.
I would. I could say nothing.
No, you wouldn't know, would you?
I don't speed.
Of course, it's not something we'd ever endorse.
No.
But again, lovely manual car. And again, a lot of these can get a bit ropey, I've seen from my experience, if they're not well looked after. But driving this around...
It's what you want in one of these. It's a very standard, unmolested example.
Yes.
Not overly messed about, not loads of extras, not loads of extra wide wheels.
Yeah, or stupid
extra air
exhaust.
filters, extra pop-off valves. No, it's a very nice, straightforward, as it should be, Sapphire Cosworth.
Again, 96,000 miles. For the age of it, that is not bad at all.
No.
Quite
Excellent
well looked
car.
after. Then we will switch gears if we swap back the other side of the Rolls Royce to a bit of a beastie. Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG. V8 supercharged.
Oh, yes.
Now that will fly.
That's definitely a bit of a beast. But a very nice colour. And the grey interior against that blue looks stunning. And it's with the AMG seats. They're absolutely beautiful.
And of course, because I will warn pretty much anyone who's buying one of these to keep an eye out for, you know, electrical gremlins with this. So far, roof's been working fine. No kind of issues with it.
We have a video of it going up and down, and it works beautifully well, very quickly. But the interior condition is stunningly good.
And again, when these came out, you know, you had to be doing pretty well for yourself to be rocking about in one of these.
Oh, yeah.
And now for, what is it, about £12,000?
It's something in that region.
I think it does well for that all by itself.
Supercar.
Oh, yeah. And this one as well, I believe, is 85,000 miles. So again, it's in that upper bracket that, you know, puts it into a nice affordable price range, because you'd be paying out the year for something below miles.
With that.
But it's not been thrashed over 100k. Oh, you know what? I just took a step back, and in that light, the colour of that Beamer looks quite nice.
Well, that's a very popular colour for these BMWs.
Because the way
it's quite a rare colour, but popular, and because there's so few of them, it definitely helps them to sell.
I'm going to submit you to the Anorak challenge. Do you know the name of the colour?
No.
Okay, good, because I don't.
I found it as well.
I'm terrible at remembering paint names. But also another thing, I love an old style cream interior.
Yeah.
With the BMWs. Cream interiors and wood dashes on BMWs, I think, were at its best.
Well, this one doesn't have the wood.
This
but it does
doesn't.
have the
No, this
cream
one doesn't.
interior, but the interior, it's very well laid out.
And this one, it's a 328i convertible. It's 126,000 miles, automatic. There's been some little extras, the alloys and M badges put on.
Badges put on, but they are additions from what I can see.
But again, these are, the 3 Series will do you until the end of time itself if you look at basic maintenance, and they'll do you to the end of time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Completely.
You've got your reliable German engineering, quality finish in the car. Yeah, the wheels on that again are beautiful, lovely condition.
And then, I think last, but certainly not least,
oh yeah,
we're going to move on to this lovely Bentley S3.
We're spoilt for these.
Oh yeah,
these old luxury cars. This auction, I think we've got a good selection of very good quality examples.
Can you tell I'm in my happy place? There's a reason I like it here. But there's just something about the old kind of, gentleman's club on wheels of
Oh yeah.
being able to sit there, cigar in hand. But this, not only is it a very nice example, but this is actually a soon-to-be movie star. It was used for filming shortly before the owner decided to sell it for a movie. I'm trying to see if I can remember the name of it. It's eluding me at the moment, but they did some filming for it shortly beforehand.
We will post it on the website when we clarify.
Which will be released early next year. So it's soon to be a famous car. And again, the Ashbury Bentley's obviously, recognizable by the kind of lower grills and silhouette that they have. Again, it's been very well looked after. The gentleman's drove it quite a few times, selling it because he can't really drive it anymore.
But they are a big beast to drive, and they do have the most unusual braking system, which
yes, that
at very low
caught me out at
speeds,
first,
yeah,
but once you get used to it, it's fine.
It's fine.
But that first sensation of, because you have to kind of let yourself go a little bit before you can brake.
Yeah.
It just fights your normal kind of instincts, but as soon as you get the hang of it, it just becomes normal. But that's the thing with these older cars, there's always those little kind of eccentricities.
Make it more interesting.
But it's just such a lost art in terms of the craftsmanship that goes into them. Again, I have the tastes of an 80-year-old man. I will cop to it right now. I'm surprised I still have any hair left.
So am I.
Oh, is that about me or you?
Well, I haven't got any hair left anyway. Mine's well gone by now.
But we constantly have stuff coming in, and there'll be more next week. So for now, we'll hand back to our colleagues up in the north and say bye from Barron's.
Goodbye from Barrett.
Right, thanks guys. Special cars.
Yeah,
though.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Wish we had those cars. Anyway, moving on. Porsche.
Well, yep.
Okay. 911.
Well done, Jim. It is a it is a Porsche. Well done.
Right. Tim says not 911. He says 911.
911.
Bless him.
Yeah. After the pop group.
It's not a Mini. That's why.
No, it's not a Mini.
Anyway, 997. Just to confuse you, more numbers. Gen 1.
Right. Okay.
All right. So stay with me on this.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you.
On a 55 plate. So it's
Okay.
2005, 2006.
Yep.
Again, silver, black leather,
Yep.
right alloys, red calipers.
Yep.
Now, what makes this very special? Okay.
Yeah.
To the purist, this car is manual gearbox and two-wheel drive.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, so a lot of them are Tiptronic four-wheel drive.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's generally considered that the two-wheel drive manual box is the car that gives you most fun
Yeah. Yeah.
from a
Absolutely.
handling perspective.
Yes. Yes.
So this is that car.
This is the one.
It's
This
had
is the
an
one.
awful lot of money spent on it. The vendor has put it through an MOT. It came back with some advisories, and rather than slipping it through and do the bare minimum, he
Yeah.
did the lot.
Okay.
So it's had a lot of money spent on it, mainly suspension and things like that. But now this car is turnkey and ready to go.
Yes. It
Lovely.
certainly is a super looking thing.
It is, isn't it?
And I think all the better for being a bit less complicated than some of the other
Well,
versions.
again,
like you say, it drives better.
It drives
maybe.
better, it's a bit more
Yeah,
fun, it's more
yeah.
usable, it's the purist's car
Yeah,
if you wish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you say, less complicated, less to go wrong.
yeah. Just under 80,000 miles on this one, Jim.
Yeah.
Took it out before for the tracking, and it drives beautifully.
It does.
No lights on the dash.
No. No.
You
Great
know,
history. A
great-
lot of it is Porsche.
Yeah.
Then there's a whole ruck of receipts and bills and invoices.
Right.
It's
Right.
just being looked after.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah,
a nice
yeah.
car.
It is. It is.
So,
So I'm guessing.
well, price wise, it's going to be.
Let's have a think.
Yeah, it'll
whichever-
probably be sub 20.
Right. Okay.
Might do
Okay.
more, to be fair to it, because of what it is. You know, we've had them that have done a lot more.
Yes.
It should do more.
Yes.
But if someone was to put the hand up for sub 20,
Yes.
I think it would come their way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a fine looking thing. Actually,
It's a great
isn't it?
looking
Quite
thing,
like
isn't
that.
it?
I like
Yeah.
that. Right. Okay, Jim.
Right then.
Super duper. Right. Should we hand over to Sam then?
Let's do Sam. Yeah.
Let's hand over to Sam and see what she's got coming up on the online auction.
Thank you, Tim and Jim. 1990 Rover Metro Clubman, but it's running an MGF 120 engine. So this one's been upgraded from a warm hatch to a hot hatch. Modern classic with a very interesting twist. It's had extensive and really well thought out modifications to go along with the engine upgrade. Floors and wings have been correctly reinforced to take the subframe. Of course, any of this work can be reversed if you wish. Any corrosion was cut away, all the metalwork was done properly. Got seats from the Red Hot limited edition range, so I would have a look and investigate whether or not this is one of the original Red Hot cars. If it is, there's only 8 left. So this looks like a lot of fun. Work's carried out to a decent standard, ready to be MOT'd, or go and have a bit of fun on the track. This one's guided at £1,000 to £2,000 with a starting price of 500 quid. 1953 Morris Minor with the rare and desirable split screen. Okay, so these aren't glamorous or fast, but they are just charming practical classics. Recently been recommissioned. It's on the button, it's running, driving and stopping as it should. It's in pretty good condition when you consider this is an unrestored 72-year-old car. We think this is a super use and improve example, perfectly capable as a classic car as it is, or make some improvements and get it right up to perfection. Guided this one at £2,500 to £3,500. Did you know that Suzuki have no Jimneys in the country for you to order new at the moment? So this 2015 car with just 11,000 miles is as close as you're going to get to buying a brand new Suzuki Jimny. Very rare with the mileage, as new condition, long MOT, and we've guided this one at £9,000 to £11,000. So there's 2 cars I really like: a limited edition start of the line and a limited edition end of the line. And the MGB GT LE is the last of the line, and MG built these to commemorate the end of the line for one of the best selling sports cars of all time. So not only are these significant because they represent the end of the line, they're actually really rare. So MG made about 4,200 of the Roadsters, but they only made 580 fixed heads. So this is a really rare, really special MG. Recently out of long-term storage, subject to a mechanical recommission. It's on the button, it's running well, it's ready to go. And this one's guided at £4,500 to £5,500. And while we're on rare cars, this is one of only 9 ever produced. 1999 Evante Gran Premio. Now this was the brainchild of Vegan Tune, who used to look after a lot of Lotus high performance engines, and they decided that they were going to build a more modern sports car based on the looks of a Lotus Elan, but with largely Ford and Golf GTI running. Now they built them in basically 2 series. The first series they made about 106. The second series, the Gran Premio, were a production run of just 9 cars. It's done a little over 24,500 miles, which we believe to be correct, and it is in super condition. More importantly, it's running really well as well. Handles superbly. What a lot of fun with all the reliability of the Ford underpinnings. Got long MOT on this to May 2026, and it's guided at £6,500 to £7,500. And the last car going through our online auction this week is an absolute time warp condition 1988 Fiesta Popular Plus. Not surprising it's in time warp condition. It's done 21,700 miles. These very rarely come along with this kind of mileage in completely original condition. So this wasn't the base model, this was the Popular Plus, where you got a few little bits of extras, but still keeping things really simple by modern standards. Everything you need, nothing you don't. Running, driving and stopping superbly, long MOT to April next year, and we've guided this one at £3,500 to £4,500. So information for all of these cars and cars that are coming up over the next few weeks are on manorparkclassicsonline.com, or please do give me a call if you'd like to discuss.
Right, Jim, okay. Mercedes SL350. Okay, some would argue that's the best engine to have. You get nearly the same poke as a 5-litre V8.
Yep.
And a bit better economy as well.
Yeah.
We've seen this one before. The vendor bought it earlier on this year. He's had his fun over the summer. Great car in some of these.
Oh, fabulous.
Electric roof, of course.
Yes.
And he's brought it back to sell on.
Yeah.
So I do know something about this car. So it's got history. It's very, very tidy overall. Apparently he has done some work to the rear brakes on the caliper side of things since he bought it.
Yeah.
But presents very nicely, clean, tidy, very straight car.
It is.
And that's a fine looking thing for, I'm guessing it's going to be no reserve, because these prices, they have come down a touch. So I'm thinking probably it might do £4,000 on the day, maybe 4.5 possibly.
Yeah.
But I think we can confirm that on the website, can't we?
That is madness, really.
It is. I mean, that was probably 65, 70 grand when it was new.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
And
crazy.
For such a tidy example as well.
Yeah, that's a steal, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
You can't buy many convertibles of quality for that sort of money, can you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch
see how that one goes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to wander inside.
We're going to wander inside now.
So just over here. And we managed to avoid the rain, Jim, didn't we?
We did well.
Right then, so let's have a wander down here.
Right, okay.
So should we do the 320i cab?
Yeah, I'm quite excited about that.
Yeah. That's tidy, isn't it? E30?
It is. It's a 1990 320i, so it's a 6-cylinder.
Okay.
Manual gearbox.
Yep.
It's got now 2 things that make this car special. Okay. Back in the day, I remember it well, most people ordered the electric hood, and the electric hood was good for about 18 months,
Right.
and then they became troublesome.
Right.
Most electric hood cars have now been converted to manual hoods. Okay, and they're never quite the same.
No.
This one is factory manual hood.
Oh, right, okay.
So that's troublesome.
Right, right.
No
Trouble-free.
Trouble-free.
Yeah.
Absolutely no trouble at all with this car.
Okay.
The other thing which makes it lovely is the cloth trim, because a lot of them had leather.
Yeah.
And again, with the roof down, the leather started to get faded in the sun and one thing and another.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah,
interior is delightful on this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Looks very tidy, doesn't it?
It does.
And that roof.
Oh, beautiful.
I mean, and the perspex as well is in really good nick.
Well,
The
it makes
rear
you think
window.
that might not be that old.
Yeah,
There's every
I wonder
possible.
whether that's
We
new,
don't know for
actually.
sure, but I think
It
that's
certainly looks
relatively
newish.
new.
Yeah.
It looks it, doesn't it? Even
Yeah,
the
yeah.
seals and the rubber,
Yeah.
because normally they crack
does.
in the corners. It's very, very nice.
It does.
It's also sat on the 15-inch cross-spoke wheels.
Yeah.
A lot of them had 14-inch.
Yeah.
This has got the 15-inch.
Yeah.
So from a specification point of view,
Yeah.
this is pretty much the perfect car. I know people say the higher the spec, the better,
Yes.
but in some cases, that's not right.
Yeah.
So with this car,
Yeah.
this is good.
Sits well, doesn't it, Jim?
It sits perfectly. Alpine white, black hood. It's got the boot spoiler from the time. It's just a pretty, pretty car. Panel fits are good. No bumps down the side of it. It's just a nice car.
Yeah. Yeah. Price-wise, Jim.
Price-wise, well, this is going to be 10, 12, 13,000 pounds.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And that, E30s are now becoming very collectible. They're very desirable. There aren't many as genuine and as nice as that. So,
Okay, fine.
there you go.
Super, super. Well, before we move on, because we've got a few more cars to do yet, should we hand over to George?
Yes, let's do George, because he's got some great
He's got
advice
two
on some
cars.
cars.
Yeah, he's got 2 cars he's done a walk around on. A little bit more in-depth knowledge on them as well. So over to you, George.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you, Tim. It's now my turn to describe 2 cars which date with a collective age of over 200 years of age. The first one that I'm stood by is a Buick from 1924. This has got a very interesting history in the fact that it was exported to Australia in 1923-24 as a chassis with an engine, and subsequently the body was built by Holden, which was what they did in those days. Lots of manufacturers did it. So this has got this 2-seater Roadster type body on it. The interesting history of it is that the previous owner has been able to find out through records that exist in Australia that who owned the car when it was first made, and in fact it was a lady, and it's always been this colour, blue with the black rims. So let's see a little bit more of the car and what makes it so good. Okay, let's have a look and see what makes this car move. Here is an engine. It's about 2,500 cc, and you can see a very long stroke, so it'll pull houses down. I think it will go really well. Top speed 45-50 mile an hour. It has all the correct things you see with it, the water pump and the like, and I think it's there in the moment. Looks almost as though it left the factory. It's been very well prepared, looked after, and we just drove it in here for this photo shoot. Let's have a look at this side of the engine bay. Opening up there we can see this beautiful engine, which, as I say, is about 2,500 cc. This device here is the way that the fuel is brought from the back of the petrol tank to the carburettor that's down there. It's similar to the system you see in Britain, which is called an autovac, but this is obviously an American. And then as you see, when you look at the car, what a wonderful big engine is, wonderfully strong, and it will go anywhere. By the way, that's the horn. The nice thing about this car, although it is only a 2-seater, you have like a big boot at the back, and in here you can see the weather equipment, there's some tools and the like. And I think the thing that I find really interesting, there's no petrol gauge. You use this little wooden stick and it's measured. The tank is around the back here. You'd put that in and then you'd know how much fuel you've got left. I think as a plan, when you're out with cars like this, you always go with a can of fuel. With a boot like this, you can easily keep it in there and there's less chance of being run out. I'm sure when this was first made and on the roads in Australia in 1924, it'd be quite some sight on the road. As you can see, it's quite a large car. It has these artillery wheels, stands very upright. And in fact, over the years, I've known a couple of people who have had a very similar model to this. The history of this car, as I just previously mentioned, it came from Australia, and over there on the dashboard is a plaque from the dealers in Australia when it was there in 1924. It came into England some 20-some years ago and has passed through a number of hands. I've obviously known about this car for many years, and David and his wife Sue had many happy miles driving around, not only in Yorkshire but further afield. And I've seen people with cars like this, who, particularly somebody that was in the Chester Vintage Car Club, which I was a member for many years. You'd see it in the Wirral and you'd see it in Mid Wales. They're very strong cars, and as you expect, it's survived now for more than 100 years, and I think it'll survive probably another 100 years. This truly is a wonderful car, and the reserve is £12,000 to £14,000, and I think it's great value for money. There we have, this is the Buick that will be in our sale, and now I want to show you to something that's very special. Come and have a look at this over here. As you can see here, a very pretty little sports car from the 1920s. It's an Amel car, made in France and just outside Paris in a place called St Denis. This was at the time a baby Bugatti. The French at the time were making lots of small cars, of which there was hundreds of small manufacturers. But Amel, who started in 1921, producing a very similar car to this, slightly different, smaller engine, but was very much sought after and was actually quite competitive. This car I've known about for a very long time, and the fact that it once was auctioned in England with the company I worked for, and then subsequently passed through a number of people's hands until it finished up with David and Sue Griffin, who bought the car about 11 or 12 years ago. Since then, David and Sue, between them, have set about restoring this car to an unbelievable high standard. So let's have a look at some of the details that I like about this car. The power plant. In there is what is a 4-cylinder side valve, an engine that was made actually by Amel themselves, which was no mean feat to actually produce your own engine. Here we have a Solex carburettor. It all operates where the fuel is held in the tank up on the scuttle, so it's gravity fed down there, sucked in, and then away it goes. This is basically a 4-cylinder side valve engine, probably producing about 25-30 brake horsepower, and probably on a good day is good for 60 or 65 mile an hour. But it's a wonderful car. Just look at that, perfect for driving. Wood, and this is sprung, so imagine when the road, this is the way, it's the steering wheel. Look at the shape of that beautiful dashboard. I love it in the fact that it's got lots of original instruments that still have the name Amel car on it. The chassis number down here, the ignition switch. Over here is a rev counter or petrol gauge, a clock, and that is just, to me, a beautiful style dashboard, which epitomises the kind of cars that were being made in the 1920s. One of the things about cars like this, they're actually quite narrow bodied, so if you had two people in it, obviously the gentleman or lady that would be driving this car, you'd have your elbows would be out like this. So what they did was they put the offset back there, so in fact the man driving it's got enough elbow room, and the person would sit in the back there, slightly back, plenty of leg room. But the interesting thing about it well is in here, if I get that out, there's a place spare plugs, obviously fire extinguisher, great space under there. So there's obviously the weather equipment, and you know, if you were going away for the weekend, a few soft bags, maybe some tools would fit in there a treat. The thing I like about the style of these cars from the 20s was they had style and bucketfuls of it, even from the back with a pointed tail. You know, it just epitomises the kind of cars that they made in this time. Obviously Bugatti is the most famous, and Bugatti, this is probably a French blue, but it's very close to a Bugatti. And it's something that I think that David and Sue, I know, enjoyed driving it. It attended many rallies around North Yorkshire and the like, and further afield. And there's lots of things that, it's the detail that I like about this car. Yes, it's been restored at some time, but when I look at this trim along here, it's nicely worn, and you think to yourself, how many arms have been on there over many miles? I love the way it's frayed. I love the seats, that colour, the whole thing. And as I say, the steering wheel, to me, is just perfect. So here we have one Amel car from 1926, ready for the road, and whoever is lucky to buy it in our sale that's coming up in a few days' time, I'm sure will appreciate it. It's got 4-wheel brakes, it's got all the right things have been done to it, and it's ready for a new owner that hopefully enjoy driving it. And I have to say that the actual Amel Club are an amazing club to be a member of, and I know are very supportive of keeping these really rare cars on the road. So much so they have an event at Prescott every year, and I've been to it, and just after the start line on the left hand side there's a great big oak tree, and you'll see a great many of these great cars there at every time they have a Prescott meeting. But having said that, it's now time to hand back to Jim and to Tim.
Okay, thanks George. On to something actually of George's liking, era maybe.
I think we all like this though.
I think this is cute. As I said last week,
You've not
actually.
mentioned that.
Little Austin 7. Little Austin
It's lovely,
7.
isn't it?
Okay.
Isn't it
yeah.
lovely?
It's 1937. There was some debate in the office as regards what version, but we're going to go with Austin 7 Ruby.
Yeah.
Little, well, under 1000cc engine there, little 4-speed box, cable brakes. So you won't go anywhere particularly quickly.
But does it matter?
But lots of smiles
Yes.
per mile
Yeah.
in this. I did the tracking for it as well. It's very quaint, but it's 90 years old, Jim. So, you know, you have to cut it a little bit of slack. There's plenty of patina on the bodywork, but
Well,
it's
do you know what,
tidy,
you
it's
say
clean.
that. I've seen a whole lot worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think that's that
No,
bad.
no.
I think it's lovely.
Obviously, you know, yeah, it's had a bit of paint over the years, I'm
course
sure.
it has.
And I think the interior seats, the front seats have been reupholstered at some point in time.
Yeah.
The rear could do with doing. But you know what? I think it's one you can just use.
Just enjoy.
And
For
enjoy
what
it.
it's worth,
Yeah.
just enjoy it.
Just use and enjoy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And what
absolutely.
is it worth, Timothy?
Well, we're thinking around about maybe about £5,000 on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they do some anywhere between 4 and 6 and 7.
Yeah.
So we pitched this kind of mid-range. It's not immaculate.
No.
It's not a show queen by any standards, but it's a really good, usable
it's a
example
good car.
that you
It's
can
a great
improve.
example.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing I did notice when I was tracking it, the clutch is kind of on or off really. So it's a touch fierce, but George tells me they were always like that.
Right.
So they were, and the brakes are interesting. But you know what? It's of its era. It's of its
but
era.
it matches the performance.
Matches exactly.
And you think about the traffic it was in when it was designed,
Yeah.
it was probably perfect.
Horse and carts, probably.
Probably
the
right.
majority of
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Yes.
Okie doke. Right then. So over here then, Jim. So this has had lots of interest, as we know. I'm expecting this to get lots of interest
So am
as
I.
well.
So am I. Again,
Yeah.
it's a BMW from that era.
Yes.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Yep.
BMW 635. Now, this is an interesting car, and I'll tell you for why, because it gives the appearance of being the Highline,
Yeah.
but it's
It does,
not.
doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah, but it's not a Highline.
Right.
So we've got to make that out to you in case people think it is a Highline.
Okay.
So it's got the bumpers, it's got the arches, it's got not the metric wheels, because they are a nuisance to get tyres for,
Yeah.
but it has got these bolted cross spokes, which are ever so slightly bigger.
Okay.
But it sits so well, it looks so fantastic on them. And the Michelin tyres on it as well. So
Yes.
again, we said before, when someone puts branded tyres on a car, you know it's being loved and kept.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this has got a history file.
Right.
It's a huge history file. The
Okay.
car is lovely.
Yeah.
It's in black,
Yep.
boot spoiler. As I say, to the uninitiated, it's a Highline.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just nice.
It is. And I noticed when inside you've got a very 80s cell phone or mobile phone
Well, that was
with
the
a
thing,
cord.
wasn't it? If you had this car, that phone, you
Absolutely. You made it.
own the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the other nice thing about it as well, the interior is called Lotus, which is very, very light silver grey. I'm going to say off-white. It's a little bit more silver grey. Again, it needs a little bit of colonisation, a little
feed,
bit of a
maybe.
feed,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that'll be back. But it's such a rare colour combination
Yeah.
because most of them have black interiors.
That's a great looking bit of kit, isn't
It's a
it?
fantastic looking car. It really is. Yeah, I'm quite
So-
taken by this.
Price on that one, Jim?
Well, here's the thing. Now, we've had a few of them that have done Luminum prices.
Yeah, they've done well,
This
haven't
is somewhere between 12 and
they?
14,000.
Okay. Yeah.
I expect it to do more.
Me too.
I really do. But I think the gentleman's being quite clever, setting the reserve where he set it
It's-
to draw people in.
It's got a great look.
It's fabulous look.
Wasn't it?
When
Great
you
look
think
to it.
back in, well, when did these come out? 83 maybe? 82 in fact. This shape came out. How far ahead of its time was that? Amazing car.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is one of the last of them as well, so
So that'll have a 3.5 litre, will it?
3.5 litre
Six-cylinder,
straight six.
Straight six auto.
Yeah, auto,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Which
cool.
is a switchable auto gearbox as
Switchable.
well, which is pretty much ahead of its time too.
Right,
So-
Jim. Okay, shall we have a little wander over here? Because I want to show you this, which crept in yesterday. So this little Fiesta is quite remarkable. Not because of what it is, it's a Ford Fiesta Popular Plus 950, but the mileage.
Very clean.
It is very clean, and there's a reason for that. It was tucked away in a garage in Liverpool for 30 years.
Really?
So we think it went away in 1994, and it was recovered this year. We've got tax discs for the early 90s. The last one we got is 94 to 95. So we're guessing that's when it was last on the road. There's no MOT history, although the car does come with 12 months MOT now. It's done 11,000 miles, Jim. So if you want to kind of get yourself into what is a nearly new Mark II Ford Fiesta, this might be the one for you.
It's just a time warp, isn't
It is a time warp, and okay, we can't guarantee that that mileage is 100% correct because there's no history.
But it looks like it is.
It looks like it. The paintwork says it looks like it is. The interior in particular,
That's
the
the
pedals,
telltale, isn't it?
the steering wheel, the rubbers around here.
Yeah, that's the telltales.
The good thing was that this car was in a dry garage, the roof didn't leak, and it was a concrete floor. So by default, that has actually saved. It's got 4 new tyres, had a full service, full recommission. It drives absolutely beautifully, as you would expect. It just drives like a new Fiesta. And you've got that lovely little sonorous exhaust note. You know, the Fiesta.
Sonorous.
Sonorous. Yeah, that's a good word, isn't it?
That's the word of today.
It is. It is. You know that sound that you heard everywhere in the 80s
but don't
when there was a
now.
little Fiesta went past. You knew it was a Fiesta?
Yeah.
It sounds like that. So stacks of happy memories for loads of people out there, I'm sure, with this car.
Yeah.
Because of its mileage, because of its condition, we're guiding it somewhere between £5,000 and £6,000.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it does on the day, but it's a one-off.
Absolutely. It's a
I think
unicorn,
you
isn't it?
struggle to find another one.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So that's that one. That's a little
that one.
Fiesta.
And we're stood next to this Lotus.
We are stood next to this Lotus, Jim, which is, in my opinion, a stunning colour. I've not seen one this colour before.
No.
And it's a beauty, isn't it?
They did a colour which everyone used to say was Cadbury's chocolate bar wrapper colour.
Yes.
That was lighter than this.
Yes.
This is a rare colour.
It is.
And with the seats as well.
Yeah.
You know, what terracotta seats.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't put that together on paper, but when you see it in the flesh,
Yeah.
it looks fantastic.
It's called Deep Purple.
Deep purple.
So you can channel your inner mosh pit. You know? Give you a good excuse to grow your hair even longer, Jim.
Oh, no, well, that's the sore point with my current wife.
Oh, right.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
This is a Series 1, isn't it?
This is Series 1, yeah. One former keeper.
Yeah.
Cam belt's been done, water pump's been done. It's got an MOT on it, 50,000 miles. I think it ticks a load of boxes in terms of, you know, those looking for an Elise.
And we met this car at Hatton Park, didn't we?
Yeah, we did actually. Yes, yeah. Not on the day I was there, but I understand. Yeah, the gentleman came calling, as it were.
He did
at our stand that we had there. So yeah, it's just I understand we agreed the reserve on the day, did we? After we'd seen
we did,
it?
yeah. Norman and I actually went over to see him, and he was lying down this side of the car on the field, and I didn't see him, and I nearly tripped over him.
Was he sunbathing?
I think he was asleep. I did nearly fall over him. I thought that wouldn't be the best introduction for Manor Park Classics.
Not really.
So I avoided him, but he gave us the car, so thank you for that.
And I would say, if you've never driven an Elise, get in one and thrash it.
Can you think of another car, price aside, that will give you what this car does? The handling, the performance, the feel, the sensation.
So.
There isn't, is there?
I don't think so.
I don't think, unless you're in a Formula One car or something along those lines.
Yeah.
There's not many cars that give you what this car can give you for so little money.
And that little K-Series engine in there, that will rev and rev and rev.
Yeah.
And the important thing, the timer belt and water pump, and that's being done.
Well, it has, and you know, at some point in the future, you'll do it again. It's not expensive now, is it?
Of course. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Brilliant.
Like that.
£13,000 to £15,000 on that.
Yeah, rightly so.
Okay. Right. Now, should we have a look at this here? I think this might well be our final car for the. Although we have got that little Spitty there, which has just come in.
Yeah.
So we do the
Triumphs.
Spitty first. Sorry.
Yeah, 2 Triumphs, haven't we?
We've got the 2 yellow. Triumph Spitfires. This one's a little bit later, is it, Jim? Yeah, this one's on an N.
Yeah, a little bit later.
mid-70s.
So towards the end of the run, to be fair to it. Again, yellow, black leather, Inca yellow again.
Yeah.
Arguably not quite as good as the other one, but this one's come in at no reserve.
Right, okay.
So this, you know, and again, I have to say, the gentleman who dropped it off before, Stuart, he showed me an invoice, which I'm going to go through the file later, and I think he spent somewhere around £3,500–4,000 at TR Bits.
Right, wow.
Getting it mechanically and brakes and suspension as he wanted it to be, because he wanted to take his children out in it. And that's what he did.
Great. That's good.
So
sensible thing to do.
it is,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of money for a car that he's now grown out of, so to say.
Yeah.
But no reserve.
No
What
reserve.
a great starter classic that
It
is.
is ideal. Ideal.
Yeah, cheap
And that's
insurance,
one where, you know,
easy bits.
A bit like today, the weather's a bit on and off, but you still drive with the roof down, wouldn't you?
Should. Yeah, of course
So
you
put the
would.
joy of it into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, no reserve on that one.
No reserve.
Hood down, a bit like this one then, Jim. So this is possibly, in fact, probably one of the nicest TR6s I've seen since I started work here.
I'd agree
it's
with
an
that.
absolute beauty. It's obviously had a lot of money spent on it,
I dread to think.
I would suggest.
Yes, I dread to think.
But it's an absolute beauty. The paintwork and the shut lines are really, really nice. The wheels are in good nick.
Yeah, the
chrome
chrome's
works good.
brilliant. It's stock standard. It's not being messed with.
Yeah,
It's everything it should be.
I like that.
I do. I think it's a fabulous car. And the colour as well. You
Yeah.
don't see many in that colour.
No, we've got the heritage certificate on it as well.
Yep.
Well, here we go. Nut and bolt restoration at some point. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
With photos to prove as well. Saffron is the colour.
Is that what it's called?
Saffron,
Okay.
yeah.
But it's lovely.
That's an early 70s on an L.
Yeah, so 72, 73.
70, 73, 48,000, but it's that kind of academic, really.
Doesn't
if
matter,
it's a full
does
nut and bolt. As a consequence of its condition and how much money's been spent on it, we are looking on that one, Jim, somewhere between 16 and 18, which is towards the top end of TR6 values. But, you know, for the best, you've got to pay for it, haven't you?
Well, if you went out to do that,
Ooh.
what would you
I
be
hate to think-
45,
I
50
hate to
grand?
think- I hate to think.
Would you be that much?
You could well be in for 50 grand.
Yeah.
I can well imagine,
Yeah.
you know,
To do that.
to do that.
From scratch.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, me too.
And
so
that- yeah.
therefore, it's great value.
I'd agree with that.
And you'd have one of the best TR6s in the country.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
super, isn't it? Like that. Lovely. Okay then, Jim. If I just scan down my list, I think we're done here. Just a couple of other things for everybody out there, just to mention, because we have still got cars coming in, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So even though it's the week before, well, the week and a bit before the auction, we're still taking cars in, aren't we? Are you doing your Mrs. Thatcher bit again out the
I am.
handbag? Ta-da!
I was going to get myself a clipboard, but apparently I'm not worthy.
Ah,
so
well, absolutely.
I have to use a pad.
Go on then. What have we got?
Okay. Now these are what we think are
We
coming
think,
in.
yeah.
We have a very nice Boxster.
We have.
Which is in a colour called Cobalt Blue.
Yes.
Which is a very rare colour. That's a nice car.
Yeah.
The 147
Yeah.
GTA. What a
Yeah.
car they are.
Yeah.
Fabulous car. We have a 911 Super Sport Targa coming in, which is 1989. So it's the wide-bodied. It's the real 911.
The real McCoy. 911.
911.
The old style 911, but like the
An
original.
old 911,
Okay.
yeah.
The G50.
We have to educate him, I'm sorry. If it hasn't got a British Leyland badge on, he's in trouble.
Or it's not Mercury Grey.
Oh, it's not Mercury. It's red,
Oh, right,
which again
okay.
is the best colour.
Yeah.
We have an Escort coming in. Now, this Escort is a Mark II, but it has a Cosworth engine, and it's a nut and bolt build.
Okay.
It's amazing.
All right.
And it's in what we'd like to call Viper Green, which is that
Nice.
non-metallic, vibrant green.
Nice.
It's a fabulous looking car. The big arches and roll cages, and it's
Lovely.
a fabulous looking thing. We've got a 280 Mercedes SL.
Okay.
Coming in, we've got another XJS, but it's an unusual one because it's in, I want to say magenta maybe, like metallic red, maybe it's not magenta.
Okay.
Or is it carnival red?
Moroccan
maybe?
red?
Might be Moroccan red, yes. But it's a 3.6 manual.
Okay,
It's a rare
unusual.
thing that. Yeah, rare thing that. We've got a Triumph Stag coming in, which is in russet brown. See, I remembered. You're all right.
I like a bit
Calm
of
down.
russet.
I
Yeah.
know you do. It was coming in, we think developed the gearbox problems. So
Right.
when it comes in, it'll be somewhat cheaper than it was originally going to be, but we'll keep you up to speed on that one. We've got a very nice Land Rover Defender.
Okay.
Now, we sold this Defender a few years ago to a collector. It's been in his collection. He's done barely no miles with it. Again, it's a full nut and bolt.
Right.
and I mean nut and bolt.
Yeah.
It was a 200 TDI.
Okay.
When it was built, they put a 300 TDI in it.
Right.
So it's a bit special. Canvas roof at the back.
Okay.
It's an amazing vehicle, absolutely amazing,
okay,
and it's not
okay.
as expensive as you may think.
All right.
Again, it was a £30,000 rebuild. It'll probably be mid-teens.
Right, okay, gosh, okay.
So that's what I know about. Anything could happen.
So watch this space really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But between now and the day of the sale,
Yes. Yes.
anything could happen.
Yeah.
Any more cars could come in. But we're going to have somewhere in the region of 110 cars probably for the sale.
Okay.
Which would be fantastic,
Yeah.
as we normally do.
Yeah.
And a great selection of cars, as you've probably seen over the past couple of weeks. Oh, and one bit of news for you as well, which our fans are going to be delighted about.
Our fans plural.
Both of them.
There's two of them.
There's two of them. Yeah.
Right.
One's
So it's
your
me-
mum.
I was going to say my mum and somebody
I
else.
don't know who the other person is. Yeah. Paul can't be with us next week, so Tim and I are going to do the walkabout on Wednesday.
And George as well.
And George
George
as
is
well,
gonna
so
do
there'll be
the
three
stuff,
of us.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
brace yourself,
Brace
it'll be
yourself.
interesting. So we'll see you next
See
Wednesday.
you next Wednesday.